Hey guys, and welcome back. We're doing another video for functions, unit 2. So now we're going to look at output and set domain. We've already talked about domain and range and inputs, evaluating functions. So now we're going to talk about what if we have to go backwards. So let's get started. Let's look at this function. F of x equals negative 3x minus 7. Notice they're asking if f of x equals negative 61, find the x value. So this is a given output. They've given us negative 61, and they want us to find the corresponding x value. So when the y value equals negative 61, what was the original x value? And I know it seems complicated, but this is a lot easier than you think. Because these two are the same thing, f of x and f of x, then we know that these two are essentially the same thing. Negative 3x minus 7 equals negative 61. Find x. So we are going to set them equal to each other, like so. Negative 61 equals negative 3x minus 7. And we're just going to solve for x. So isolating that variable, this little variable right here. First step is to add 7 to both sides. We end up with negative 54 equals negative 3x. And then our last step, of course, is to divide by negative 3 on both sides, ending up with a x equals positive 18. And that is it for that. So I think you guys got this. Whenever you see f of x, you'll set them equal to each other. You're not going to be given any problems where it'll be f of x equals x squared plus 4x minus 7, f of x equals 17, find x. You won't see any of those. They'll all be linear, so just one x and just solving for that one x. So I think we can handle that. Next, what if we are given the function f of x equals x squared plus x minus 1, and we're given a set domain? So 3, 4, 5. They told us the domain is 3, 4, 5. And that's all the question will say. So you kind of have to get into the knowing of, okay, if I'm given a domain, I am finding the range. So I'm finding the corresponding y values. So we're going to make a table. Input, process, output. So given domain, process, then we're going to have a range. So let's plug in what we know, which is 3, 4, and 5. Put that process, so 3 squared plus 3 minus 1, 4 squared plus 4 minus 1, 5 squared plus 5 minus 1, and we end up with 11, 19, and 29. This means that our range is 11, 19, 29. And the same rules apply. If you are given a repeat number, you only write it once. You're still writing from least to greatest. Because this was a given domain and they didn't tell us that the graph was continuous, we're just assuming that it's discrete, and we're just going to list out the points anyways because they didn't tell us if it was continuous. And that's it. Bye, guys.